Evening all, welcome back to Elite. So, we find ourselves in the middle of nowhere, and I'm pleased to announce I managed to buy a discovery scanner. This is almost unbelievable. It's there. Look, I found it. It's just amazing to me. Well, what to say? I mean, I'm kind of blown away. It wasn't there when I logged off, and now it's there. So, I don't know if something was patched, fixed, I don't know. But there we go, found it. So, we're going to go and experiment. Look at that, my lovely Cobra. Look at that, pretty awesome, isn't it? Okay, so I guess first thing we need to do is fit it. Oh god, first thing we need to do is figure out if I need to refuel. Nope, good. So the first thing we need to do, or the second thing we need to do, is to fit this to a group. And I think what we'll do is we'll fit it to there. So it'll just become our secondary. Does that work? Well, let's try it. Let's just go. We're in Wolf 1409, which is not Wolf what is it? Wolf 159, I want to say. That's my Star Trek knowledge just disappearing out the window. It's been a long day. It's now pretty much, what, late? It's 9 o'clock in the UK, and just got off the train from London. I had people coughing on me all the way home, all the way on the tube. I suspect people have Ebola in London because all I heard was people coughing their bollocks off, so I don't know what's going on. It's pretty scary though. Oh god, why isn't my joystick working? There we go. It's pretty scary. I think it's not a nice place to be in a populated area at the moment with all things like Ebola around. Because hey, fun fact, it's not curable. If you get it, you might survive, you might not. Which is nice. Okay, so let's go and play some Elite to relax. I'm in a system where I know nothing here. Look, it's all literally unknown. I think that's where I am. Yeah, so I'm here at the moment, but there's obviously stuff around. So we're going to test the discovery scanner, and I think the way it works, it's got a range of it's got a range of 400. I hope I'm not. Do you know what? I'm probably. I'm just going to set this to a different thing, because otherwise it's going to end with me shooting something, and it's all just going to go terribly wrong. So I think I go N. There we go. And all we do is we fire it. Bing! We discovered 5 astronomical objects, of which we now know what they is. So let's go and have a look. Now, interestingly enough, I didn't know. Oh, hang on. I didn't know that basically it gives you an unknown. I didn't know this. I didn't know any of this. So this is all exciting to me. I suspect what we have to do now is get close to it, target it, and then discover it. Post in the comments. You know, you're probably watching this thinking, what a knobber. He's got this utterly wrong, as always, and he's talking absolute flange out of his arse. In which case, let me know. But look, that looks like definitely a disked world ahead of me. Either that or it's a flipping great big cup of tea, which is really what's on my mind at the moment. Biscuits, 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 porn, biscuits, biscuits, masturbation, biscuits, titties. That's my brain process at the moment. So yeah, terrible day at work. I mean, just terrible. New boss. That was fun to find out. And just knew everything and making people redundant, which is not very nice. So yeah, it's been a bit of a shit one all round. And I couldn't even go to the bar and have a drink afterwards because, you know, I was followed by a team of people to the station, which just sucks. Sometimes you just want to go and get completely smashed without people seeing you. And I've got to be responsible, which I just find deeply, deeply depressing, I can tell you. But, oh well. So, yeah, I think just generally, you know, things are a bit bollocks at the moment. And I think this is always the problem. Real life is always a pretty messy, horrible affair that just stinks vaguely of shit. And you have to have these releases. Like, you know, I've looked forward all day as we were talking about meetings, about objectives, goals, financial year 14, etc, 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 etc. I've just been thinking, God, I can't wait to find a discovery module and go explore. And lo and behold, here I am, home, sweet home, playing what is, I think, one of the finest games around. Anyway, there we go. So look, we found Wolf 1409 space 2. So let's go and see. Oh, I wish my target button would work. So let's go and see what that is. That's obviously some moon structure. The discs on that, the rings are so big. They are the most stupendous rings I have ever seen. And I think we're gonna, can we fire our D-scanner again? No. Oh, I can, yeah, nice. There we go, look at that, look at that. That's pretty awesome. Didn't think we'd find anything that time. So this has got to be one of the nicest things of the game. We can go and explore. So look, we're going to explore the stellar body of Wolf 1402. Sorry, 1409. Look, I'm tired. Oh crap! Slow down, slow down. So we have here a rocky ice planet. Slow down, you stupid ship. Flipping heck. Honestly, I swear this Cobra's got a mind of its own. Anyway, let's just spin round. Oh, easy tiger. There we go. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? As we crash land on a nice world. But that's pretty awesome, isn't it? That's obviously. I mean, let's analyze this. Let's do a bit of analysis of this. That is some form of ice moon. It's got an atmosphere because you can see there's a sort of haze. It's got hills and ranges. It probably did have seas at one point, but it's quite far from the sun. So, yeah, that's a pretty dead, barren world, isn't it? Iceland, you know, that's amazing. I love it. So we've got another target there. Let's go and see what that is. And we're still in warp, which is just glorious. I love it. I really do. So let's go and have a look. And we'll go and have a look at the rings of this planet later. This is an exploration video. Chill out if I'm not shooting stuff, you Call of Duty junkie. I can't help it. Sometimes you have to just immerse yourself in the subject matter. And I think in this case, I'm just exploring what is effectively a very distant world while sipping a milkshake, I'm quite pleased to announce. All that gelatine. Lovely, lovely. So I think we'll go and check out with this. So this is some form of... Well, I can't really tell at the moment. I'm still escaping the ice world, or the ice moon, behind me. It's amazing how far away that is. 2.5 light seconds. That's quite far, isn't it? Post in the comments if you know the light second distance of the moon to the Earth. If I remember rightly, it's like 6 seconds? No. I've got that wrong. I think the light from the sun to the Earth is 5 seconds, or is it 5 minutes? Oh, do you know? I don't know. Oh, crap, too fast. See, again, I think that's going to be some form of ice world, moon, Hoth style. Maybe it's got a weird pot mark on it. We went by a bit fast. This bloody shit. Swear to God, the throttles on this thing need a bit of work. Grrr. There we go. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So what does that tell us? Well, that's less icy. There's rock coming through there, or at least some kind of carbon or soot deposit. There's impact craters, as you can see. Here, over on the left, we have an ice world. I think that looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? And I think that, again, you could just... I mean, one day we're going to land on that. That's a pretty scary thought, isn't it? I mean, what you do there, I don't know, but... I think it's going to be pretty cool. So that's Wolf 1357121111. Let's go and have a look at whatever that is. So that is 4 point something light seconds away. And that is on the other side of the ring. So let's go over the rings. And let's just enjoy these wonderful, wonderful rings. I love the fact that the rings change as well. I think that's gorgeous. They're deeper than the others. I think that's bloody awesome. So there we go, look at the rings expanding in front of us. Isn't that just glorious? I'm just going to turn around so you can see it slightly better on that side. So they're pretty big rings. And again, all rings are is dust and rock and shit and stuff like that. It's nothing particularly interesting, but I swear to God they look beautiful. And it's just this thought that gravity hasn't pulled them in, they're just there. And it's gorgeous. And you have something called spokes. And these are basically the magnetic sphere of the planet, or the influence of the planet. And it'll then look like spokes on a wheel going around. It's incredible. It really is. It is just absolutely gorgeous. What nature can do. If we just tilt the ship slightly. Isn't that gorgeous? I am a big nerd when it comes to this. I think that's just gorgeous. I really do. Now, interestingly enough, we found an extraction site here. So that must mean that, again, we can discover certain things like, as I say, extraction sites. That's awesome. I think we'll go and have a look at that other unknown in a moment. Let's just fire the scanner again. Probably won't find anything. You never know. Bing. No. I'm so glad I managed to buy that back. I'm so bloody annoyed I lost it. So I don't know what these are. These could be moons. Looks like there's 2 of them, though, doesn't there? If you can see that directly ahead, if you know, basically it looks like 2 moons as I dash over the rings. The rings are looking fantastic, I must add. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Fantastic. You've got to have an appreciation of this kind of thing in this game. Seriously, you've got to. Because if you don't, how are you going to enjoy it? Seriously. Right, so this is... Right, slow down, slow down. Woo, there, Bessie. Okay, I have no idea what's going on here. That looks like 2 moons caught in an asteroid formula. What's going on here? Look at that. Gosh, that's amazing. I mean, again, I know that's very odd indeed. But that looks like 2 stellar bodies completely caught in one another. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, that's slightly odd. I'm just going to fire my scanner on that. Don't know if it will do anything. Bing, 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 bing. Thunk. There we go. Let's see what it scans. I don't know what can say about that. It looks like 2 moons that are getting circling closer and closer. Eventually they'll impact and then it'll be all over, really. I think it'll probably form into another ring, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, that is incredible, isn't it? That is truly quite special. I thought it'd just be boring kind of formulaic stuff out here, but it's not. Very nice. Right, let's go and have a look at another world. I think this is going to be well, I guess it's further away. 100 light seconds. It's not that far away when you think about it. It's not too bad. And I think this is actually the planet that the station's around, so let's go and have a look at it. I think I even can scan it from here. I think it's the one that I've already scanned, so I think we might know what we've got on the cards here. And we'll see what it says. There we go. So Wolf 14093. So that's obviously that one. And I don't think there was anything more to see there. So I think that was the planet. So I think we need to scan the sun now. But I'm just wondering. Oh, there's the sun. Let's just burn it over to the sun. So the sun is that in the distance. You see it over there. Pretty far away, so this might take some time, but I think certainly this is something that you're going to obviously be able to make a few quid on. You're going to be able to sell this kind of information to the market, which is very nice. And I think really the differentiation here is that you can actually just go and explore. You know, you have that basic ability open to you, and I think you really do have to embrace that. As I look at that, I'm just hoping that's not in the I'm hoping that's actually the flipping sun. Must be, right? Looks it. It's pretty big, isn't it? That thing in the middle there. I'm basically going to go and ping, hopefully. Ping. Nope, still nothing. I hope I've got that right. Well, we'll fly for a bit and we'll see how we do. I don't know. What is there to say about this game? I mean, it just continually enjoys and delights with what it can do. That is definitely getting closer. Look, it's moving. It's definitely getting closer. It's getting brighter. Let's keep scanning. Eventually we'll get within range. Bing. Oh wow, 5. What? 5? What did I just find there then? Oh well, we'll go and have a look at that in a minute. I'll probably find another planet there, which is cool. But I want to do the sun first. I just want to get the sun catalogued. And I think really what it'll do is as you warp into a world, you should probably scan that first. But look at that, we're getting closer to the star. That is just effing amazing. I love it. I love it. There we go. Target. Scanny scan. Sunny sun. And we should then scan that sun quite comfortably. And then that is in our data banks for EVs. For EVs and EVs. There we go. So we've now scanned the sun and we know roughly what the sun is. So let's just do a further scan. Bing, 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 bing. Nothing. And let's go and scan one more world and let's go and see what's here. Well, I think we'll cut there. I think join us next time as we continue our epic adventures and we'll pick another system and we'll go scan it and have a bit of a discussion about it. Seriously, exploration is for just brilliant people. Don't mock it. I will shoot something soon, I promise. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.